Hi there, welcome to AZ Findings. Today we're going to be talking about jumprings. Here you can see an assortment of our jumprings in ascending size from outer diameter. Our 8mm, which is our largest size outer diameter, followed by our 7mm outer diameter, our 6mm, our 5mm, 4mm, followed by the smallest size that we carry is a 3.5mm jumpring. These rings you're seeing are all 925 sterling silver. Jumprings are also organized by gauge size, which is the thickness of the wire used to make the jumpring itself. Here you can see an assortment of the jumprings in order from gauge size. We carry 22 to 18 gauge millimeter jumprings. Here is the thinnest of the jumprings, the 22 gauge, which is a 0.6 millimeter thickness wire, followed by our 21 gauge, which is a 0.7 millimeter thickness wire jumpring. Then our 20 gauge, which is a 0.8 millimeter. But then the 19 gauge, which is a 0.9 millimeter thick. And then an 18 gauge, which is 1 millimeter in thickness, the thickest size that we carry. Now to open and close the jumprings. So you're going to need 2 sets of bent chain nose pliers. Typically when you receive rings, they're half open, half closed. So you're going to either need to close them completely or open them and use them and then close them following that procedure. So you're going to grip them 2 to 3 millimeters from the opening point. The first hand will be your stationary hand. This will hold the ring steady. With your second set of pliers, you're going to grip about 2 to 3 millimeters again and just do a slight twist. No pulling, no tugging, just a slight twist to open that space. You can open it a little more if you need to fit something thicker through that loop. And then to close it, again, one hand is stationary and the other hand just as a slight twist back. You may need to wiggle it a couple times with a little bit of pressure, and there should be no gap there. You can see that it is completely closed. Feel it with your finger. If there is a bump at all, you're going to want to go back and wiggle it a little bit again to completely close it. To see that again, you can also use the flat side of your bent chain nose pliers. This method will secure the entire jumpring so that it will not bend at all if you're using thinner jumprings or beginning, if you're just a beginner. So you grip that with your stationary hand and then slightly twist for a fully closed ring. Feel it at the top again with your finger to make sure that it's completely closed, and there you have it.